Hello guys, welcome back to Beyond the Realms, and today I have a review for Insidious Chapter 3. I got this in from Sony Pictures. They sent me the DVD. The official release date is next Tuesday on October 6th. And it is available digital HD right now on Vudu and other sources like that, like iTunes and stuff like that. Okay, Insidious, the Insidious franchise. If you go back and watch the video I did for Insidious Chapter 1, I believe I did a full-on review for that one. Anyway, I love that film. It's one of my favorite modern-day horror films. It's a horror film that actually freaked me out. It actually gave me chills, and it had been many years since a film had done that for me. And I absolutely love that film. Part 2, it was okay. It was kind of a letdown for me. So this one, I wasn't, like rushing out to the theater to see it or anything. This is actually the first time I watched it tonight. And I'll give you a brief rundown of the story. This is a prequel to the first two films. And it mainly, like Lin Shaye, which is the character of, I got IMDb pulled up here on my iPad. Can't remember, Elise Rainier. The story is like she's the main character in the story, but this revolves around the Brenner family and Quinn Brenner, which is the young girl. Her mom passed away, and she keeps seeing this stuff, like she's in stage plays and stuff, and she's on the stage and she's looking off to the side and she sees somebody waving at her. She looks away, looks back, and they're gone. And she believes it's her mom trying to contact her from the dead. She's laying in her bed at night. There's a knock on the wall. She starts texting her brother, thinks it's her brother. Her brother's not there. He's at her grandma's, so she thinks it's, oh God, it's mom trying to contact me. So she gets in contact with Elise. And at this point, Elise is retired. She says she's not doing it anymore. She's not a medium anymore. She's not going to do this stuff. But after she thinks about it, she decides to start helping Elise, or start helping Quinn. And they come to find out that there is, in fact, a spirit trying to contact Quinn, but it might not be her mother. I'm not going to really go into any more detail on that, guys. Anybody who watches my channel knows that I don't spoil things, and I think it's better to just know that and just go with the story. I don't want to go into what it is or any of the other, details of the plot, because I think it just gives too much away. That's really all you need to know to watch this. If you watch the other two films, you're going to want to watch this one. I really enjoyed this one a lot, guys. I think that this was a big step up from Part 2. I did not like it as much as Part 1, but Leigh Whannell, which produced the first two films, he directed this one. He did a really good job. I mean, he had big shoes to fill, taking over James Wan, which I feel is one of the better horror filmmakers of this generation. I think he knows how to make really good, effective horror films. So Leigh Whannell had big shoes to fill, and I think he did very well in this. Like I said, not quite as good as Part 1, but there was some really creepy moments in this. There was a few moments that gave me chills, not nearly like the first one, but there were some creepy elements to this, and I liked it. It was a lot of fun. We did let Andrew watch it with us, and it was hilarious because there was at least 3 instances in this film where he did the full-on high-pitched squeal scream. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. It made the viewing experience that much better. But yeah, all around the acting's really good. The guy that plays the dad, Dermot Mulroney, plays Sean Brenner. The dad, he's not a likable character. He's not dealing with his wife's death well at all, and the whole interactions between him and Quinn, and then the younger brother Alex, played by Tate Burney, they're all really good. And the girl plays Quinn, Stephanie Scott. She's only 17 years old. Did a tremendous job. But guys, I have to really give it up for Lin Shaye in this film. I mean, she just really plays this role very, very good. In the first film, she was good. The second film, even better. In this one, she just embodies this role. I mean, she's just excellent in this role. And I wish there would be more of these, to be honest with you. You know, I mean, the way, you know, part one and part two kind of like finished that off, and of course this is a prequel, but I wish there was some way they would figure out to go on with a part four, which I'm sure they probably will, because this film did well in the theaters. But she just does such a great job in this, and Lee Wanell shows up again with well, his name's Specs in this. And then I can't remember the other guy's name. But anyway, they're the guys that play like the ghost hunting team. You know, this is like the beginning. This shows how they got into doing this, because you see them in the I know in the first film, probably the second too. It's been so long since I've seen the second one. But it shows how they got into working with Elise. Really cool stuff, you know, a few little comedic moments, but nothing that like where it goes too far into that. I thought really good. Let's see who else here with the actors. Yeah, but anyway, guys, all around, I really thought the whole cast did a really good job in this. Really, you know, good movie. And guys, I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. This version here on the DVD, it only has one feature on it. It is the making, origin story, the making of Chapter 3. It's a 20-minute featurette. You know, your standard making of featurette, behind the scenes, showing behind the scenes stuff, showing cast and crew interviews, talking about the origin story. You know, pretty standard stuff. And then as far as this press release here, it does mention the Blu-ray will have a digital copy also, but it will, and this origin making of Part 3, but it will also have deleted scenes, Being Haunted, a psychic medium speaks featurette, Macabre Creations featurette, Stunts, the car crash featurette, Cherry Glazer Tiptoe Through the Tulips featurette. So yeah, quite a bit of special features on the Blu-ray edition of this. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, this comes out this coming Tuesday. And pick it up. If you like the first two films, I really don't see how you won't enjoy this one. I think it's a really good horror franchise, and I'm glad to have it. Thanks again, Sony. And guys, pick this up. Take care, guys. Have a good one. Later.